If my pants came down, would you kick me in the cocks tonight? Anyway, speaking of getting kicked in the dick, so I just got done watching this show on YouTube, and it was about the Sumerian tablet that supposedly had been translated about Enki. It's Enki or something like that. Enki and his sister or something. And it's talking about the creation of human beings. Now keep in mind, this was written before the Bible, like Genesis, like that kind of stuff. Well, actually, Genesis wasn't the first book, but you know what I mean. It was written way before all that. And essentially what it's saying is that these two assholes, basically, and the guy who was doing the show was speculating that maybe Enki was Satan or Lucifer, and that he created human beings. Like, what if Satan had created us and not God? And that was kind of the premise. And he kind of went and said, I'm a conspiracy theorist channel, so what if? I got thinking about it. I don't know how I feel about all that. But what's interesting about this tablet is it says that these two assholes basically got drunk and said, because what happened was the gods had to toil in the fields and whatnot, and one of them was sleeping. Enki was sleeping or whatever, and his mother came to him and said, you need to create human beings, basically, to help your fellow gods, help them out a little bit. Which is kind of interesting, because this goes back even to the Sumerian tablets, where it talks about was it the Inaki or whatever the fuck it was, or whatever the Sumerian fuckers were, who created human beings to basically go mine gold for their spaceships, essentially. And ironically, these fuckers too wanted gold, so that was kind of, there's definitely some. Now, this was written before. I don't remember what the exact what he said the exact date was, but this was written way before the Sumerian stuff. So, because basically this was written first, then you got the Sumerian stuff, and then Genesis was kind of taken from that stuff. Some people were speculating and blah blah blah. Which, whatever, I don't want to get into that. But anyways, these two assholes started creating human beings, and they basically said, whatever you create, either good or bad, I will counteract that. I will do something for that. So you got the one bitch, Nana, whatever the fuck her name was. She creates a dude that can't stretch out his hand. She basically created a cripple. And Enki, which is very similar sounding to Loki, because earlier in the thing it talks about him almost being like a trickster and stuff, so it's kind of weird in and of itself there. But he said, okay, I'm going to take this person that is basically a cripple, and he's going to work for the king. He's going to work for, whatever. And then the next person she created was, I can't remember, but they basically got progressively worse, like physically. Like one was a woman who couldn't give birth. Another was a eunuch who had neither penis nor vagina. Another one was this, like, the only way to describe it would be similar to, I'm trying to think. I think like even Poltergeist 3 or 2 or whatever it was, where you had that dude with actually think about Breaking Bad, where you had that, or not Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. At the beginning, the little bitch on the bicycle, and her legs are gone, and she's like crawling. That's what basically they created. They created something like that where the neck wasn't working, the head wasn't working, the arms, and he couldn't move, basically, right? And so Enki comes along and is like, well, I'll give him food, I'll help him out, because what happened was they were working for the king, so they were getting their daily bread, basically. They were getting their food, they were getting taken care of. They were working and they're getting taken care of. Well, this guy couldn't do shit because he was completely fucked. I mean, he was like every limb was just, And she basically says, well, you can't do that because he's neither alive nor dead. He can't reach out for the bread. He can't fend for himself. So on and so forth. Anyways, it went into this weird shit. And it's the only way I could describe it. And so I got pondering, okay, what if Satan was the one who created us, not God? Now, obviously, the Bible comes along and says, oh, yeah, it was God who created us. Okay. But again, if it's true that a lot of that stuff was taken from these other texts where they manipulated it, or, basically it was taken, like, this is what it was before, and now we're going to say, well, it wasn't many gods, it was one God. It wasn't this, that, or the other, but it was our God. They basically twisted. Now, one of two things happened. Either it really was God, and all these other tablets were written as like a blaspheme, like, oh, it wasn't God, it was Satan, who's a good guy, or, he created, or it was all bullshit. I mean, you go either way. But anyways, I got thinking about something, and it was just kind of, it got me thinking. Which a lot of things gets me thinking, but that's neither here nor there. What if, and then again, this is a what if. Like, I don't necessarily consider myself like a conspiracy person, but what if, now before I get into what if, something that has always bothered me, and no one's ever really had a legitimate explanation for it, is that if God created the world in 6 days and then rested on the seventh, how are there children being born today? Now, you can make the argument that, okay, he set things into motion, and because in a way he did set things into motion, and there's a construct of birth. There's basically a construct of DNA, a construct of so everything that was created at one time. But then if that's the case, then that means every soul that was created ever had to be created on the 6th day. And that just doesn't make sense. I've heard things like there's a chamber of souls in heaven, and it's like, oh, there's a new birth, bloop, and they just kind of, put their little parachute on and float down, or, whatever. That stuff has always been kind of weird to me. So I got thinking, what if we are still on the 6th day, which roughly would be about 6,000 years, give or take. I mean, give or take 6 to 10,000 years. What if we're still living in the 6th day, or when God created man? Is that even remotely possible? As in, he hasn't reached the 7th day yet, where he hasn't rested. Now think about what this would mean. Or I shouldn't say necessarily the 6th day, but we're still in the creation portion of it, which can go even back to like 3 or 4, whatever. In other words, what if the final day of creation hasn't been finished yet? Now, what would that actually entail? That means today, 2017, we are still in the creation mode of the 7 days of creation. Now, I don't know what that would entail necessarily, but think about it. Basically, what the Bible says is going to happen is that we're going to have a tribulation. There's going to be a lot of people who die. Antichrist, son of perdition, whatever, is going to come, and they're going to attack Israel, and at the end, Jesus is going to come back with the armies of heaven. There's going to be a rapture, and then the armies of heaven are going to come, so on and so forth. And then we're going to have a 1,000-year reign, at which time Satan is going to be loosed again, the nations are going to fall, and there's going to be the ultimate judgment. Is basically what we're told. And then those who go to heaven are going to go to heaven. Those who are going to hell are going to hell. Now, doesn't that describe perfectly, at the end of that, a day of rest? Now, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't had time to think about it, but it just kind of like popped into my head, and I wanted to record this. So I haven't thought it out completely. I don't know if there's even a remote, because that would be interesting. Because think about it. You could theoretically have your creationism and your evolution all in the same thing. Now think about it. And because here's an interesting thing. If there's multiverse, then that means there has to be a multiverse variant where God doesn't exist. And Genesis maybe even hinted at that. But if God is God, and let's say God created a stone that you could not lift. You couldn't lift it. It's just a stone, like not like a huge boulder, but like just something that could fit in your hand, but you can't lift it. Think of like Thor's hammer. You can't lift it unless you're worthy. Kind of a deal. Well, what if God himself could? What if he made it where he himself couldn't lift it? Then that means there's something greater than God, which we would assume can't happen. But if there's a multiverse, then there has to be room for something like that, potentially. Although I do believe that God is, as the Bible says, the Alpha and Omega, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Because if you look at infinity, and the way people do that is like if you draw a line and you draw a smaller line, blah, 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 and it creates almost like a triangle. That is basically infinity in a pocket. Like it's controlled infinity essentially. And I don't want to get into all that because it's like physics and shit. But if you take that concept, then that means there has to be a multiverse where God isn't there. Now, if you read Genesis, there was a time when there was just darkness. God was not there. Now, he may have been somewhere, but he wasn't there. It says that God came and hovered over the waters. It doesn't say God was at the waters, God resided at the waters, or deep, or whatever. It doesn't say he was there. It says he came to there. So there was a moment in time when he wasn't there. Now, again, he may have been somewhere else. Because obviously if it's space and whatnot, then it's a pretty damn big place. So he could be anywhere. But, like I said, you could theoretically have a multiverse where there was a universe that was just darkness, there was no God, then there was one where there was God and the darkness, and then God said, let there be light, and boom, there's your Big Bang, which would be Big Bang. If you think about let there be light and there was light, that would be a Big Bang. Because you had nothing. You had nothing. Now, some people speculate, okay, well, what would be the Big Bang? Well, there's a couple interesting ones that I think are interesting, at least. That's if you had a multiverse and one universe was sort of rubbing against the other, and the membrane, they got a little too close, and matter from one shat into the other. Which is kind of interesting when you think about it. So the universe that we're in right now had matter from a multiverse shat into ours, and it just has continued to expand and create and be what it is. Or there's speculation of black hole / white hole, which I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, essentially the concept of a white hole is that matter and light and whatnot gets sucked into the black hole, and out the back end it gets shat out, and there's matter and energy and shit coming out the back end. I don't know how I feel about that, but that could theoretically work. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be from an alternate universe. It could be from like another part of her, whatever. I don't know. But you could theoretically have a Big Bang concept within the Bible. I mean, again, let there be light. There was light. Because if you're talking suns and shit, that's a lot of potential energy and a lot of potential explosion and a lot of just there, you know? I mean, that's a big bang when you think about it. Now, because before I was stating that there was a dark universe where there was nothing, and then there was let there be light, and there was light. So that was like day 1 and day 2 kind of a deal. But there's actually a third where what if God wasn't there at first? Because there was the dark. Because there's this. What was the joke? If light is the fastest thing in the universe, then how did the darkness get there first? Okay, which is kind of interesting, and it's kind of a funny joke. But obviously there was the darkness, and then God said, let there be light. There was light. So you're talking 2 different multiverses were created right there, or 2 different universes were created right there at that moment. But there could technically be a third one, and I'm talking way too fast for myself because I can't even keep a breath going. Jesus. Anyways, I gotta slow down because I can't breathe. Whew. Anyways. So yeah, there could have been a third one in there too. There was the darkness, and then God arrived on the scene. Now, was he always there in the universe? Was he out in the darkness somewhere? If we're a holographic universe, was the darkness there, like when he turned us on, and then he kind of came into the program, and, you know, the hand of God into the program, kind of a deal, which means it would be a time when there wasn't a God. I mean, he was like surrounding it, but he wasn't intermingled in it, if you get what I'm saying. You know, it's like you could rub your ass cheek or you shove your hand up your ass. There's a difference. That was a hell of a word picture, and I apologize. But you get what I mean. You could either caress it or, you know, right up in there. Well, you know, so God could exist outside of the program. Again, if you're talking holographic universe, he could, or not could, he would have to, because if it was a holographic universe, then a God of some sort would have to exist. Now we're told, oh, he's spirit. Okay, whatever. I don't want to get into all that stuff, but either way, it still fits. It still fits. There would be 3 different universes created. There's a dark universe that continuously exists to this day, potentially. Although I've often thought, what if the universes are not created? What if the multiverse doesn't work that way? You could essentially have a linear multiverse. In other words, let's say the darkness lasted for 1 billion years, and then God came. Who knows how long he was here? Let's say 5 minutes, or 5 million years. Who knows? Okay, whatever. And said, "Let there be light." There was light. So now at the end of that 6 billion years, you got 5 minutes of God, and then you got let there be light, and then there was light. So it's a linear multiverse. You could have that. You could technically have that. And then every little thing that was created could have been who knows how long. I mean, who knows how long it took. Now, again, the Bible says 6 days. It makes a specific designation of this was the first day, this was the second day, sun up to sundown, blah, blah, blah. Although, technically, I guess if you're being honest, if the world is being created, then time could have been completely different. Well, time in itself could have been different. Because, again, if you're God and you're going at the speed of light, then you're outside of time. So, it could have been 1 billion years in real time in like 3 seconds for God. It's, you know, so for God, it's 1 full day, but it could have taken God 1 bazillion years to, you know, whatever. I mean, you could have your cake and eat it too when it comes to evolution in the Bible. You could. It does work. Not saying this is how it is. I'm saying you could make excuses for either or, is what I'm saying. And even if it's not, there's still room for it took more than an actual physical day, while still being a day. Now, well, I mean, think about it. This is a problem that I have with evolution. If we are in a multiverse and evolution does not exist, it simply doesn't. I mean, I give the example, like, okay, Destiny, the game Destiny. Now, the original Destiny, I got this cloak from my hunter. It's this little hood, and they eventually got rid of the cloak, but I still have it. Most people broke the shit down because it was no good. I kept it because it looked kind of cool. So in my game, I have a cloak that no one else has, and it was from like Vanilla Destiny when it first came out like 3-4 years ago. And what they did later on in year 3 is they updated the cloak with a different logo, and it looks worse, and I hate it. And everybody was running around with that one, where I still had the original. Now the problem with the original is they didn't update the original because it was taken out of the rotation, so it was at a lower light level, which is your base, your power level. So like if I wore that cloak, it looks cool, but I'm not going to be as strong as I would be if I had wore the new one that I don't like the way it looks. But that's neither here nor there. So you could theoretically have, again, if this is a multiverse, you could have, the old cloak versus the new cloak. Now, we're looking at it not in a multiverse concept. We're looking at it as, well, okay, there's apes and gorillas, and there's humans, so there has to be a missing link. Not if there was an update. If there was an update, there is no such thing as a missing link. It just simply doesn't exist. We went from one to the other. I mean, it's that simple. And again, if you look at the Bible, it says that, God took what was here, and I like to assume that it was DNA in the soil. Now, if you're talking like this Anunnaki shit, that means there was races here before. Because again, who did Cain hook up with? Again, was it one of his sisters, or was there another group of people here? Or fallen angels here? Because if you think about it, the fallen angels had to leave heaven and obviously came here. What were they doing? Were they mulling around? Were they living their lives kind of like we are? If that's the case, then there could have been like a whole race of them motherfuckers. Well, at least 2/3 of them. Now, I don't know if they could procreate per se. They could obviously procreate with the women, the humans. Could they procreate with each other? I don't know. I don't know how that works, if it worked at all. But obviously there was something here. I mean, even the Garden of Eden is a story of two people and a serpent. Now the serpent comes up and says, "Hey, you ever try this?" Now I don't know about you, but if a snake is like, "Hey, motherfucker, what's going on?" I'd be like, "No, get away from me. Fuck you." Okay, I ain't talking to damn snakes. Okay, I ain't talking to damn no snake. I'm not. I'm just not. So, whatever. I also got thinking about something else too. When God kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden, it said that He put a fiery sword, like in the place, so they couldn't cross over again. They couldn't come back into the Garden of Eden, like it was in another dimension, and the door was sealed with a fiery word. Now, if you know anything about the Bible, the word is referred to as a sword. Like sometimes they show pictures of Jesus with like a sword coming out of his mouth, which is kind of weird looking, but the concept is there, like the word is the sword. So you got a fiery word, basically. And I like to think that fiery word is the word fuck. So they try to cross into this other dimension, and it's like, fuck you. Whatever. I was thinking about that, and I started to laugh because that's how stupid I am. Seriously. It's a fiery word. Fuck you. Whatever. But, yeah, and another thing, like, where is the Garden of Eden? It's not here on Earth. Somebody would have found it. Is it trapped under, tons of ice in Antarctica? Is it buried at the sea? I don't know. But it's obviously the place we can't get to. Does it mean it's on another plane of existence? I don't know. Could it be in like an alternate universe? Or a multiverse? Think about that. We're in a multiverse that doesn't have the Garden of Eden. So what it... I'm trying to think about this. So God created... See, because that could be what's... Now think about that. Multiverse... Like I said, a multiverse that's linear. Now think about what that would mean. Where everything that happened like almost like a staggered... like if you were making Lego blocks, like a big tall stack of Lego blocks, and you kind of went like off kilter for one, and you went up, and you made like a zigzag pattern. That's kind of how reality would work. So in other words, you got the darkness that could be who knows how long. You got the time when God is there. You got the time when there was light, and you got the time when things were forming, and earth without form and void, and so on and so forth. And they all kind of stack on top of each other, making one full cohesive universe. But each one of themselves is a universe. So in other words, there could be a point when the darkness universe ended. As in, the darkness universe doesn't coexist now, but it basically played itself out. Which, I don't know. I mean, you could technically say that was a day. Now, actually, it wouldn't have been one of the 6 days or 7 days if you count the day he rested. But it could have been one of the like very first technical days, although it could have been a million years. I don't know. It's interesting, I think, because you have potential where each day could be an actual day, but have taken millions of years, or billions of years, or trillions of years, whatever the fuck it is. You could have that. That is not far-fetched. That's theoretically possible. And what's interesting about the concept is that if God... Oh, back to what I was saying. If God created the Garden of Eden as a separate universe, multi-universe, and he kicked them out of that multi-universe, he basically sent us back. Now, I talked about this before as like layers, but he sent us back into like an alternate universe. Now, think about that. We're in an alternate universe from where we should be. So there's another universe where the garden is still there and it's still fresh and everything's good and going and, you know, whatever. There's probably the serpents are over there jerking each other off, whatever the fuck they do. You know, and we can't access it no more. That veil, which would be an interesting word to use, is, you know, covered by the fiery word, the fiery sword, the angel with the fiery sword. I don't know. Because if that's the case, we're in an alternate universe. And that doesn't even get into the whole Mandela effect. That doesn't even get into the whole CERN thing. Yeah, you know what? I want to talk about the Mandela effect a little bit more, because, dude, there's a couple of them that are really, really, really bothersome for me. Now, I keep talking about the damn Kit Kat. I swear to Christ, it was a dash in that fucking thing. I swear to Christ, you cannot tell me there was not a dash in that Kit Kat. When I look at the logo now, it looks stupid. It looks absolutely stupid. There was a dash in that son of a bitch, and I know for a fact, dude, I would wager my own testicles on this fact that there was a dash in that son of a bitch. And it wasn't just me misremembering. I would wager my own genitals on that shit. I would become a eunuch, okay? I would. That's how much I'm fucking convinced of that shit. Let's talk about a couple other ones. Snow White and the Seven Fuck Dwarves. Or no, was it Snow White? Which one was it? Sleeping Beauty. Sorry, wrong one. Wrong one. What'd she say? Mirror, mirror on the fucking wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Okay. Well, apparently it's not mirror, mirror. Now, apparently, in this universe, this is fucked up. Because if we were in the Garden of Eden, then God kicked us down a notch into another alternate universe. And if CERN did something with the particles and shit and destroyed our original universe, and we are in a secondary universe, holy shit, we're not even where we're supposed to be. We're like 2 layers down from where we're supposed to be. We're in like a alternate universe. This is like alternate 1985. Do you understand that? Do you get that? But anyways, it's not mirror, mirror on the wall anymore. It's magic mirror on the wall. Who the fuck says magic mirror on the wall? No one has said magic mirror. You look anywhere, the residue of everywhere, it's magic. It's mirror, mirror on the fuck wall, not magic fuck mirror. Oh my god. Oh, and the Wizard of fucking Oz, the witch. She says, "Fly, my pretties, fly." Well, no, apparently she just says, "Fly, fly, fly." Fuck. That ain't what she said. Bullshit. And the one that really bugs me, because I remember this little fucker saying it. I remember him saying it. I know for a fact this fucker said it. Is the one from Lucy, you got some explaining to do? Lucy, you got explaining to do? Okay. And that little accent that he has, Lucy, that little accent, the little monkey accent, I remember his mouth, the way it moved. I know he said that. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. And I remember it. I remember the scene. I know for a fucking fact he said this shit. Apparently he didn't say that, ever. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. He never said those words. I don't know what to make of that. Now, I can justify certain ones like Luke, I am your father. I can justify that by saying, comedians would make reference to that, and they had to paraphrase it, and they had to, engage it so that people understand, like Luke, Star Wars, I am your father, not just I am your father. It makes no sense. You can justify that. You could even justify 3PO's silver leg by saying that it was just shitty TV and that we didn't have HD TV back then, and now we have HD TV. We can see that it's a different color. Maybe you could explain those two away. But Lucy, you got some explaining to do. No. I know he said that. I remember seeing, because I remember looking at the TV and watching his mouth, because I always watched their mouth for some reason. And I saw his little mouth, and he's you got some explaining to do. This is the way his mouth moved, the way it formed the words. I saw it. I know I did. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't false remembrance. I know for a fact he said that shit. Okay. Some of this shit is again, some of it's bullshit. Some of it's total bullshit. And some of it is that's all I got to say on that. It's about the extent of my explanation of it. Now there's one with the Ford logo with the Ford has a little curly Q. I don't remember a curly Q. Now, I'm not going to say one way or the other. The only thing I remember is that the ORD was connected as one word. That I remember. But the F had this little curly Q, this little pigtail fucker on it. And I can't remembering that one way or the other. So I can't say much about it, but it looks weird now that it's pointed out. But that's all that could be. So I'm not going to say much about that one. What are some of the other ones? Because you got the Berenstain Bears and the Berenstein Bears. I remember it as being Berenstein Bears. I do. Not Berenstain. I remember Steen. I remember that. Again, I've talked about, oh, Jesus. Curious fucking George. That damn tail, dude. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that fucker didn't have a tail. Again, that was the whole point. That was the whole point of the thing. He had his tail, and you'd see his tail sticking out of stuff, and you're like, oh, there's Curious George fucking around. The man with the yellow hat. It's like, where's George? And you see the couch, and literally, there's a picture. You can Google this. There's a picture of a couch. There's a picture of the man with the yellow hat, and he's walking kind of sideways, and he's smiling. He's like, where's George? Whoa. And you don't know. You don't see him because you don't see his tail sticking out. You see the couch, you see the man. You don't see George, and he's like, where's George? I don't know. Maybe he left town. He ain't in that picture. You don't see his little eyes sticking out from behind the couch. The whole point was his fucking tail, and I damn sure remember him hanging from that fucking tail. He was swinging from that fucking thing. He was swinging from it, and he was holding something, like a carrot or something. And there was another one where he was holding the fucking man's hat. He's fucking with the guy's hat, and he was hanging from his tail. I know this is a fact. Oh my Christ, you can't tell me that I'm misremembering that shit. I had the books as a kid, motherfucker. Now, okay, I was a retarded kid. Pretty fucking stupid today, too. No. I had the books, motherfucker. I remember the books. I remember the cover. He's hanging on the thing. Because he was hanging from the words, actually. Like Curious George or whatever the name of the book was, and his tail was wrapped around the fucking words, and he's dangling from it, playing with a sandwich or something, or whatever the fuck it was he was holding, a carrot or a dildo, whatever the fuck it was he's holding. And you damn well cannot tell me that fucker didn't have a tail. And again, if you look at the artwork right now, it looks stupid as fuck. It is blank behind him. There's all this extra room. There's all this white space where his tail was supposed to be. No. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. That irritates me. Because, listen, I ain't making that shit up. I'm not like, I'm going to do this for video. No, yeah, I'm posting this for likes and clicks and whatnot. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm posting this to YouTube just for, shits and grins. But that stuff is just... Okay, again, mirror on the fuck wall? No. Now, dude, magic mirror on the wall. No. To be fair about that one, there is, I think the original German said mirror on the wall. But who the fuck is going to remember the original goddamn German? Nobody knew that fucking thing was translated into German, except the Germans. I ain't German. What the fuck? I remember watching as a kid, and magic mirror on the fuck wall. Who's the first on the wall? And the mirror's like, it ain't you, bitch. I remember that. I remember that. The mirror got testy with her and she got pissed. I remember that shit. I had the fucking movie. I had the cartoon. Oh my god. I'm visibly upset with this because you're telling me that something I knew for a fact is not a fact, and no. Now I can admit I'm wrong. Listen, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. I'm wrong on a lot of shit. Okay? But those examples that I gave you, Lucy, we got some explaining to do? No. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Curious fucking George with the tail. Kit Kat. I swear to... Oh my god, dude. I'm going to keep making videos about this. I'm going to keep saying the same ones over and over again. Because they're just... Oh, the freaking Bible. The wolf lay down with the lamb. What the fuck was a wolf? When did the wolf ever come in? What is this, the three little pigs? A wolf? Huffing and puffing, blowing the house down? What the fuck is this shit? It's always been lion lay down with the lamb. It's always been the lion. It's always been the lion. The fucking bastards are rewriting history, is what it is. No. Which is interesting, because the Bible does say, you need to hide that shit in your heart, basically. You need to hide the Bible in your heart, the words in the heart. No shit, apparently, who knew? Who knew? Now, I could see if this was digital King James, but the fact that you go into your actual Bible that your grandmother had 100 million years ago, there's dinosaur poop in the pages of it, okay, and it says the wolf lay down with the lamb. Dude, the wolf never did damn thing. Wolf didn't do shit. Okay, the wolf didn't do a damn thing. And I remember that too as a kid. It was the lion laid down with the lamb, because I always had this picture of Daniel in the lion's den, or when they would throw the Christians into the lion's den as a kid. I always had that picture, oh, the lions are really bad, they'll eat you up. So I understand an innocent little lamb, and the lion's going to eat that little lamb up. I always had that image. I did. And I always remember the correlation of, like when Daniel was throwing in lion dens, and lions didn't eat him. And I was like, I always had the word picture, like, okay, he was kind of the lamb, and the lamb, they laid together, and it was like, I'm sorry, dude, don't even get me started with that stuff. Don't even get me started with that shit. And there's some other changes in there, too, that are, I don't know. I'm telling you right now, it disturbs me. I can't describe the disturbance level of this type of stuff because I'm telling you, it isn't one of those things where I saw it and somebody said it wrong and I was like, oh, that must have been right. These are things that I actually remember myself witnessing. Like, I never watched Lucille Ball, ever. But I remember seeing clips of Lucy got some explaining to do. I totally remember that. I totally remember Mirror, Mirror on the Fuck Wall. I remember that. I had the books. I know Curious George had a tail. I know he had a tail. And again, you look at the pictures of that sumbitch right now. You go on, you Google Curious Fuck George, and you look at the images. Everyone, they just look weird. There's this white, empty space around his ass, and it just looks stupid. There should be a tail flailing off. And like I said, there's that one picture where you see the couch, you see the white man, the man in the yellow hat, and he's like, "Where's Curious George?" And I'm like, I don't know. Guess a good mind, motherfucker, because he ain't there. He ain't in the picture. The point is, he's supposed to be under the couch. And how do you know? Because his little tail will stick out. Okay. And that just makes it stupid. Because again, you see a couch. You see the guy. He's like, "Where's Curious George?" Okay, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Now, I mean, I don't even know what to say to this. I I really don't. And it's because what's like if somebody said, okay, it was just like maybe she said magic mirror on the wall and it just okay. I could deal if it was like one or two things. I just gave you like 5 or 6 things, and it's like, no. I could deal with like, okay, 1 or 2 things I misremembered, maybe, or I saw somebody and they said it wrong, or they did it wrong, or they mentioned it wrong, and I remember that in place of the original. I could deal with that. I could completely deal with that. But I can't deal with the fact that there's so many that I know for a fact. And like I said, I had the books as a kid. I had the Curious George books. I had coloring books. I remember the coloring book. Dude, I remember the coloring books because they had the fucking tail. And I colored in the tail. And I tried to get in the lines. And I would go up and around the fucking tail. Because it was like a squiggly little thing too. So you go up and around and you go around the thing. And I was so careful to do it within the lines. Because what I would do is I would do this really dark outline. And I would lightly color inside, and it looked really cool. I mean, it did, because you had like this, because you had the black and white, the ink, and you had this dark inner like color of whatever color I was using, and then this really light, because I would go really slow and really, fill it in nice. Oh, it looked really cool. And I remember coloring that little bastard. I had the figures. I had a figure of that little fucker. I had a figure of him. So, Curious George was something in my life. It would be like Tom and Jerry, and Tom didn't have a dick. Well, actually, he didn't have a dick. Or maybe that's Mandela effect. I don't know. Yeah, Tom and Jerry didn't have penises. I realize that now. I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, they were naked cats. They were literally standing on... That's weird now that I think about it. They had no penises. Now, obviously, they're not going to draw a big shank on the fucker, but, That's like Donald Duck. He'd wear a shirt, but he never wore no pants. It's like, what the hell was that? And then when he get out of the shower, he put the towel around himself. So what the fuck was that about? He can run around naked the rest of the time with no pants, but the minute he comes out of the shower, he's got to put the towel around his cocks? Whatever. I didn't make it up. I feel like putting a towel on my cocks right now with this stupid Mandela bullshit. Now, as far as like Mandela himself, I vaguely want to remember. I thought he died in the 90s, or late 80s, early 90s. Even Gene Wilder, I thought, had died, I think, 2013 instead of 2016. I thought he died. I thought he died 20 years ago, actually, to be honest with you. But, actually, I think the reason I thought he died a long time ago is because he was in Young Frankenstein, which was black and white. So I think I may have confused that a little bit. So, like, I can admit, but I thought he did die in 2013. I really did. I thought he died a few years ago. Because I remember thinking, man, I thought he would die. Actually died a long time ago. Like, I thought he died, like, early 90s. Back when it was 2013. And then he died in 2016. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. But now, speaking of the fucking CERN shit. Now, I understand you can't take everything on YouTube as gospel, but... there's speculation that they tapped into this alternate universe and they're receiving messages from like entities and shit. Which I gotta admit, that's just fucking awesome. I mean, no, I'm not saying it's true, but it's just the concept and just the the propaganda that people, not propaganda, but what would be a good word? The made up bullshit people are trying to put into this. I think it's very cool. Okay, like, oh, they tapped into this thing and they're talking to Satan. Okay, whatever. Although they did some weird shit there. There's no getting around that fact. They were putting on some weird ass fucking ceremonies at CERN, and it's just, I don't know how I feel about all that stuff. And it's like occultic shit too, and it's just, I blame them. I do. I blame them fuckers. I mean, dude, you can't be like atom smashing and particle accelerating bullshit, and then wonder what the fuck the problem is going to be. You can't be doing that shit. You just can't. Oh, it's for science. Just science my ass. I'd much rather live in my fucking original universe, or at least as close to the one I'm supposed to be in. Because this is not my universe. I can tell you right now. Fuck CERN. I don't even care if CERN is even responsible. I don't even care if the Mandela effect is even true. I don't even care if we're still in the original universe and we're just, making it all up as we go. This universe sucks ass. Just straight fucking sucks ass. I'm sorry. This universe that I find myself in is bullshit. Okay? I mean, even if it's something as simple as me stubbing my toe, it's straight up fucking bullshit. There is so much bullshit in this universe right now. Like, I'm sorry, I do not, and I talked about this in one other clip, I do not want to scroll down on my Facebook and see People Magazine or Yahoo News acting like some stupid bitch who refuses to shave her legs and wants to take a picture of her Sasquatch fucking legs. She has more hair on her goddamn legs than I do. Wanting to show it and say, oh, it's great, and it's, body type and positive body image. Dude, you look like Sasquatch. There's nothing positive about that shit. Okay, you go home, you shave your legs, and you weep at you're stupid. I don't want to scroll down and see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. If I want to see some old bitch with old shag legs, guess what? I'll settle up next to a fucking man. I'll go to a fucking gay bar and settle up to a gay guy. Because that's not what I want to see. Especially 2 inches from my face when I'm looking at my tablet. I'm sorry. Fuck this universe. Positive body image. Dude, I don't want to hear about positive body. I do not have a positive body image. And if I tried to take pictures of myself naked, people would shun me. There would be no, oh, that's great, he cares, he's not letting the world get to him, and, it's a positive body image for him, and no, there's none of that. If I fired my shirt off right now and started taking pictures, people would tell me to go kill myself. If I'd type in kill myself, okay, there's no, so fuck you. And here's a news flash: just because you're fat and ugly doesn't mean everybody else is fat and ugly. Why? I don't understand why. And this goes to like SJW Warrior comic book bullshit, like Marvel. Okay, guess what? If there's attractive people in the world, why is it bad for them to be attractive? Like, they can't draw a rogue with boobs anymore. They have to be flat-chested wearing smocks. And it's like, nobody can have tight clothes. Like Psylocke can't wear the bathing suit thing she used to wear. Because, oh my god. Not positive body image for young girls. And don't get me wrong, I understand that to a degree, but just because you're ugly and you don't want to take care of yourself doesn't mean there aren't other people who aren't attractive who do take care of themselves. Why are they not being represented? If I want to see ugly fucking women or ugly fucking guys, I will go down to the local supermarket and stand there and just watch people shop. Okay? I go into my fantasy world, I see my X-Men, I want to see attractive X-Men. I want to see attractive women. I turn on my TV, I want to see attractive women. Why? Because I don't see attractive women in my real life. I see fat, ugly women who hate me. I don't want to see ugly, fat women who hate me. Okay? And this is the world that I live in, and I don't want to live in this world no more. I mean, I don't want to die, but I don't want to be in this universe no more. If there's a multiverse, take me to a universe where I'm not shunned. Take me to a universe where I'm rich. Why? Why couldn't, if CERN did somehow take two universes and merge them, why couldn't I have merged into one where I've got a big dick? I don't get that. I don't understand that. There has to be a universe where I have a big dick. There just does. There has to be a universe where I have a big dick and have at least a decent bank account. It ain't this one. It ain't this one. So, I mean, I am more forewarned about the possibility of what could be than what is. I mean, you understand what I'm saying to you? And yet, oh, I gotta worry about this fat girl's positive body image. How about you give me $20 and leave me alone? How about that? Go to my Patreon and give me $20. I don't have a Patreon. I should have a Patreon. If I had a Patreon, go there and give me $20 and leave me the fuck alone. Stop showing me fat ugly girls or bitches who won't shave their fucking legs because there's some feminist bullshit and oh blah blah blah. I don't want to see your hairy Sasquatch, you fucking whore. Go eat a dick and die. My fucking my head. I think brain cells are dying. Oh my god, it's like bubble wrap. I hear like bubble wrap in my head. It's like. Oh my god. These fucking people are killing me, dude. I'm a realist. I don't want to see ugly. I look in the mirror, I see ugly. I don't want to go on Facebook and like, oh, look at this ugly girl, isn't she special? No, she's not. She's going to be nothing. The only reason she has 6 kids is because she has a vagina. That's all. There are people who will fuck anything with a vagina. There are people who will fuck farm animals, for God's sakes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just calling it the way it is. Okay, this is an opinion. This isn't my opinion. I honestly try not to speak in opinions. I really do. I try to speak in fact. Because guess what? You're fat and you're ugly. Nobody wants to talk to you. Now it's like, oh, we gotta care about their positive body image. Like I said, I do not have a positive body image, and nobody is going to stand up for my positive body image when I look like a fat piece of shit. No one is going to stand up and say, oh, good for you. Good for you. Taking pictures of your shirt off. No, they're going to tell me to go fucking kill myself. I swear to Christ. I swear to God. Magic mirror on my fucking wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Because it ain't me. I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. I ain't asking for the mountain to crumble. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm just asking for a little fucking sanity. I want a little fucking sanity. I know Curious George had a fucking tail. I know Kit Kat had a fucking dash. I know it was Mirror Mirror on the fuck wall. I know these things. I know these things as a fact. Why are the things that I know not part of the reality that I'm in? Now, if we can misremember shit, why can't I remember having, I don't know, cheesecake in the fridge? I go to the fridge right now, there ain't no cheesecake. There ain't no goddamn cheesecake in my fridge. Yeah, Curious George doesn't have a tail. I know he had a tail. Why doesn't it work like that in reverse? I know there's not a cheesecake in there, but I go to the refrigerator, there should be a cheesecake in there. But it's not. When I talk about my positive body image, I'll have positive body image when I'm eating my fucking cheesecake. Eating myself into the ground. Literally. but it ain't there. It's like the things that are supposed to be there aren't, and the things that should be there aren't. So I'm fucked if I do, and fucked if I don't. And I don't want to be mean to fat, ugly girls. I don't want to be mean to you. But you're not pretty. I'm not going to sit there and tell you you're different. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, it's okay for you to be ugly. And take pictures of yourself and put it all over the place. No, if you're ugly, you don't take pictures of yourself. It's just how it is. That's the one thing in life you're not allowed to do. If you're fat and you don't want to shave your legs, there's nothing to be proud of. There's nothing to be, oh, she should be proud. She should be proud to be who she is. Dude, nobody's proud of who they are. Nobody. Okay, I'm sorry. If you got an important meeting, you're going to go take a shower. You're not proud of who you are. You're not proud of your stink. You're not proud of your stink. You shower before you go meet other people. Most people do. You might, I don't know. But, you know, whatever. So, we all try to mask that. Now it's because she's too lazy to go shave her fucking leg. I just don't want to see it, dude. I don't want to fucking see your Sasquatch fucking legs. Like, dude, the bitch is like a Brillo pad. She's like a goddamn Brillo pad. I'm just... Imagine spooning that bitch, and all of a sudden you kind of like rub your leg and like literally shred your fucking leg. Your skin is just there's blood everywhere, and you're like, holy shit, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Shave that shit. Like, oh my god. It's like having a fucking dog down between my legs. I mean, it's just, honest to God, it would be like having a fucking cat down there. And I don't mean like in a good way. And this is the type of shit I gotta put up with, you know? And then I'm a bastard because I'm making her feel bad. She should feel bad. You know, I'm a fat piece of shit. I should feel bad because for 2 days now I ate literally over 1.5 pounds of fucking saltwater taffy. I got no excuse. I have no excuse. I ate over 1.5 pounds. I bought 3 pounds. The bag's almost gone, and I bought it Friday, and this is early Sunday morning. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning Sunday, and I ate like almost a whole bag, almost 3 pounds of it in like 2 days. Like to the point where my shit turned green. I was on the toilet today, and my shit was green, and my pee started smelling like cotton candy. That's how much fucking saltwater taffy I ate. Okay, my shit turned green, dude. Green. Not pretty green either. It was like that nasty forest green. It was vile. And it oddly didn't smell it. I just smelled kind of sweet. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know how to take it. I don't know how I feel about poop smelling sweet. There's something weird about that. But my pee smelled pretty though. Holy shit. Well, I kind of like that actually. You know. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, there's nothing to be proud of. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of the fact that I'm a damn glutton that is going to die before he's 50. Swear to God, man. I don't have many... Dude, I don't have much time on this earth. That's all I'm going to say on that. I am literally... I know we're all dying, but I am literally dying by the second here. I'm going to be 41 in March. I am not long for this world much longer. I tell you right now. Okay, so you like all these clips and shit. You better enjoy them because I ain't going to be here much longer. Okay? It's... I mean, seriously, my mother didn't... And my mother died at like 52. I'm 41. Okay, I've done the math. People my size don't live into their 50s and 60s. Okay? And certainly not their 70s or 80s. So, that ain't happening. So, I got like 10 years left. If that. If that. That's to my heart don't give out. And my heart, right now... Believe me, if anybody had a right to just roll over and give it up, and give up the ghost, it's my heart. Okay. I'm surprised my heart hasn't said fuck you. I swear to God. It just look at me and say fuck you. Okay. Anybody deserves to say that to me is my heart. Because my heart has been through a lot. And the fact that fucker's still pumping. I mean, that thing, seriously, my heart deserves like a medal and shit. There should be like medal of honor for my fucking heart because holy shit. Okay, there should be like ceremonies and shit. There should be like shit pinned to my chest. Okay, that's what I'm saying to you. Like, my heart it deserves accolades. Okay, that's all I'm saying in that. And so, you understand. I mean, if I make it to 52, I have 11 years left. You understand? 11 years are not going to be that long. 11 years. And that's assuming Donald Trump don't kill us all and they send us to Armageddon and World War III and shit. Which is... Oh, and I'm slightly revising my Antichrist thing. Now, Donald Trump is spirit of Antichrist. But is he son of perdition? I don't know. I'm starting to think that Jared Kushner might be, because that little fucker is this little mousy fucker in the background. He's making all these fucking deals and shit, and he's doing all these peace deals and shit. He might be the anti-fucking Christ. And Donald Trump is kind of... I think Donald Trump is like the patsy. Although he could very well still be the Antichrist, because he does have Antichrist tendencies. But I think Kushner, I think he might be questionable, because he's the one you're going to least expect. Because he's kind of this little wormsy, mousy kind of guy, like not really saying much. He's quiet and he's just we're gonna have peace, guys, peace in the Middle East. And next thing you know, he's gonna come on and be like, here, and he's gonna start fucking everybody up. So I'm slightly revising that. Potentially, that he could potentially. Oh my god! Holy fuck! Ow! 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 Holy shit! Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Fuck, that hurt. So apparently for the last hour and 1 minute here, 2 minutes, whew, I have been sitting here holding this tablet with my thumb as being like the bridge, and I went to move it, and the bottom of the tablet was like made this crease into my thumb, and when I moved it, it like just kind of like ripped out of it, and there's like this massive red crease in the skin, and it was just this holy shit. Apparently I didn't move for a while. I don't know, but that hurts. Dude, it's like there's literally a holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm wiggling my thumb here. Oh my god. Dude, that hurt. I can't believe Jesus. I mean, there's literally a crease in my skin. That hurts, man. Anyways. So what else is there to talk about? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was originally saying. What if we're still in the sixth day of creation, and the seventh hasn't occurred yet? Think about that. Think about what that could mean. Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. God ended creation on day 6, and then he rested on day 7. Okay. But yet, there's still babies being born today. How is that possible? How are the babies still being born today if creation ended? I don't know. So what if we're still in the day of creation? I don't know. And what if the day of rest is at the very end? What if we all are part of the day of rest? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I know I'm not the first one to suggest this, so I don't know. But interesting. I think it's an interesting concept. I don't know if there's any truth to it. But whatever. Anyways, so I'm trying to think, is there anything else to talk about? Actually, you know what? There ain't nothing else to talk about. There really isn't. I talk about the Sasquatch women, and I talk about the Mandela effect. I talk about poop green, and yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else to say. You know what? Fuck you. I'm done. This is the clip for today, so fuck you.